Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Martin writes in and asks if you should do a backup in between every firmware update, and it's a good question. I haven't typically. I usually do backups when I have something interesting I want to save, but that said, if you have that backup and you know what firmware version it is associated with, you can pretty much guarantee that you can load your system back up to a older version that's compatible with whatever firmware version that you did the backup from. That is to say, if they added some new feature in a firmware 5.0 or something that upgraded all of the internals here so that it was not backwardsly compatible, if you have a backup, you'd be able to go back to it. If you haven't done a backup, you may not be able to. So, although I haven't done it, I usually just do backups. As I said, when I have when I'm getting to a point with a project where I'm like, oh, this is kind of where I want it to be, or where I'm happy with it, I will back it up. But by and large, I usually do the export of like samples and projects. I don't really take a full system backup. So I'd say it kind of depends what you want to do. Do you have to do it? Probably not. If you want to make sure, though, that you have the ability to restore back to a specific state, I would absolutely say do it. Like if you got a live set ready to go, I would make a backup of it, because that way you can take that from the SD card, save it to your computer, or put it someplace else where you can reproduce it and get back to that state. Because it's very easy to be changing some knobs, settings, routing or other things, and all of a sudden you go back to your live set and it doesn't work quite the way that you expected. So I would say in general, backup's a good idea, though, as I said, not necessary for firmware upgrades unless you have a specific reason to do it. Anyway, Martin, thank you for the question. Everybody, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.